Well, according to my next guest, being overweight is unhealthy, ugly and deadly. Steve Siebold's been using a tough love approach to help people all over the world lose weight and get healthy. And he joins us now. Steve, good morning to you.
Good morning.
The world is in the grip of an obesity epidemic. How did we get to this point?
I think just denial. It's easy to find food that makes you fat, and now we're in denial that it's our fault that we got fat.
And Australians are some of the worst offenders, aren't we?
Australian women between 25 and 45 are the fastest growing. They're getting fatter than any group of women in that age category anywhere in the world.
All right. Now, kick us between the eyes. What is your philosophy on losing weight? Because you cut to the chase, don't you?
Yes, I do. If you're fat, it's your fault. Grow up emotionally, get tough, get mentally tough, and fix it.
They are harsh words. If you're fat, it's your fault. Many people would argue with you.
But who's putting the donuts and pizza and all this bad food in our mouths? I mean, the food manufacturers and the restaurants might be serving it, but we're buying it and we're eating it. Who's responsible for us?
The book is all about mental toughness. Is mental toughness innate, or is it something that you can learn, do you think?
I think it's innate, but I think we have to call on our mental toughness. We all have it. You know, we're mentally tough when we need to be mentally tough. The problem is we're in denial. We're saying, all of us all over the world are saying, well, I'm fat and it's the food manufacturers, it's McDonald's fault, it's everyone's fault but our own. We need to grow up emotionally and fix this problem.
How do you respond to overweight people who say they're happy with their weight?
Well, you're happy and you're sick. I mean, in 20 years, we're going to have people dropping dead that are 20 years old. Of heart disease, of cancer. There's nothing good about being fat. It's all unhealthy for us.
Your book it's brutally tough. It's sometimes overtly rude.
Yeah.
You make no apologies for that. Just give us some advice. There are a lot of people watching this who perhaps want to take that first step. What do you suggest they do? Well,
in the book, I'm not rude or mean in the book to be mean. I'm straightforward to wake people up, because what we're doing worldwide is not working. We're in an epidemic. So I think people have to make a decision. You have to decide that you are going to fix this once and for all. That's the first step. The first step. But
how do you get to that step? Plenty of people fantasize about the idea. They go on yo-yo diets. They dream about shedding that weight, but they can't maintain it.
It's about making a commitment. It's like committing to anyone. It's like saying, well, I've been married for 20 years, but I can't be faithful because it's too difficult. It's really? Well, your spouse is not going to be too crazy about that. We do the things we think are important and we care about, and we're completely capable of this.
So, first step, tell people what you would do as a first step to get started.
Oh, I was 40 pounds overweight, so I was one of these people. So I'm not preaching from an ivory tower.
So you know how hard it is.
I do. It's a light discipline is what it is. The decision is the hardest part. I went to my doctor. He gave me a diet, exercise program. 12 weeks later, I put the weight. I took the weight off, and it's been 7 years since. I think that's what people should do.
All right. Well, you're right. It is an epidemic, and the consequences are far-reaching. Good luck with the book, and we appreciate your time this morning, Steve.
Thanks, George.